This here's a 1946 Ford Custom, 2 doors. You see, basically in the 40s they got rid of the running boards, but they still got a hint of the styling of the running boards on there. A lot more aerodynamic. And these cars would cruise. They can cruise down a modern highway. You got your air vent up there. That's your air conditioning. You got your vent wing windows. As long as you're going 5 miles an hour, that's plenty. Split windshield makes it a heck of a lot easier to replace glass, in my opinion. I don't really think you really need that big old curved windshield garbage. 3 on a tree. Your bench seat. He added the seat belts because they didn't come with seat belts. It's kind of like the same. See how big it is in here? It's big, you know? It's a good old car. I mean, it's like, this car is absolutely adequate. I'd say the only thing you really want to change on it is you want to put front disc brakes, because one thing I know in the cars in the 70s and the 60s, they had all drum brakes all the way around, a lot of them. And they, you know, if you got in a really, not in the rain so much, you wouldn't have a problem there, but if you went through a big puddle, you like lose all your brakes, man. So if you have front discs, you're pretty good. I mean, they work fine in the rain. So if you're going through a big puddle, what you would try to do is hold your foot down on the brakes just slightly, kind of try to squeeze out the water. But even that didn't work a lot of times, but it helped. It helped. Actually, just blast right through it. And sometimes that wouldn't get your brakes anywhere near as wet. These cars are absolutely fine. Notice how the door handle's integrated into the trim. You haven't noticed it that much, same styling. So see how they make that? This is a plain car, basically. This is not like some high-end car from the era, but you notice how much more detail comes into it. You see the radio? It's got, looks like a jukebox almost, right? Got the Ford emblem up there. Usually they got a lot of ashtrays in here. Well, you got armrests in the back, right? The 3 on the tree is great because it's a manual transmission. You really only need that because these engines are torquey enough with a widespread power band. Like the bike I rode down here today, the old Harley, it's only got 4 speeds, and I got it geared for highway. I personally like riding that one because I don't have to shift it as much, you know. I don't even need 5 speeds, for crying out loud. I know when it came out 4-speed, it was a real big deal. Now it's like, you know, 6 speeds and 11 speeds on automatics and stuff. It's ridiculous. The technology is going to just break. This works perfect.